Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the entrance of the platform party.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Burns Hargis. I'm president of Oklahoma State University, and I'd like to welcome you to Oklahoma State's 118th commencement ceremony. Please join me in thanking the City of Tulsa Pipes and Drums, led by Pipe Major William Tetrick. Please remain standing and join in the singing of our national anthem, to be led by Charles Rich, accompanied by the OSU Brass Quintet. Gentlemen are reminded to remove their hats. Charles will lead us also in our state song.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, where the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oh, Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, yippee-yi-yo-yay, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A, Oklahoma.
Please be seated, and thank you so much, Charles. I'd like to recognize the members of the OSU Emeriti Association, who are our retired faculty that continue to serve our university, by greeting you today and handing out the programs. Let's thank them now. And we're very pleased to have with us a representative of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education. I ask that Regent and Oklahoma State University grad Ike Glass please stand so we can recognize him and thank him. Ike is the father of our strength coach, Rob Glass, which explains his physique. It's my distinct pleasure to introduce the members of the OSU A&M Board of Regents who are with us today. I invite them to stand, and as I call their names, we will applaud them as a group. Our chair here from Norman, Oklahoma, Doug Burns. From Stillwater, Calvin Anthony. From Elk City, Joe Hall. From Tulsa, Jay Helm. And from Stillwater, Lou Watkins. And the Executive Secretary from Edmond, Oklahoma, Mr. Doug Wilson, Dr. Doug Wilson. At this time, I'd also like to introduce the members of the OSU administration who are here to congratulate our graduating students today. We'll also applaud them as a group, starting with our provost and our senior vice president, Marlene Straith. Vice President of Student Affairs, Lee Bird. Vice President of Administration and Finance, David Bosserman. Vice President of University Relations, Gary Clark. Our Vice President of Research and Technology Transfer, Stephen McKeever. Associate Vice President for Research and Dean of our Graduate College, Gordon Emsley. And our Dean of Libraries, Sheila Johnson. Thank you for coming. I'd like to now ask the Chairman of our Board of Regents, Doug Burns, to bring greetings to our graduates, followed by greetings from our Faculty Council Chair, Dr. Jean Van de Linder. Regent Burns.
It's a great day to be a cowboy. President Hargis, graduates, special guests, on behalf of the Board of Regents of Oklahoma State University, I bring you greetings and congratulations. And to our speaker today, Oklahoma Supreme Court Justice Stephen Taylor, thank you. We're honored by your presence here today. Graduates, we are here today to honor you. We celebrate your decision to attend OSU. We salute your commitment, your achievement of graduation. Your degree at OSU will open many doors of opportunity and will prepare you well to fulfill those opportunities as you encounter them in the future. For many of you, graduation is a time of reflection on setting life's goals, if you haven't already. And in that regard, I would encourage you to aim high. There are few tragedies greater than not achieving life's potential by virtue of not setting your goals high enough. So aim high. Shoot for the stars. In today's ever-advancing world, you'll surprise even yourself on what you can achieve if you set your goals high enough. I'd also like to encourage all of you to stay connected. Few of you, in fact, none of you, would have achieved graduation without considerable support from your parents and family, and also from your family at OSU, faculty, administration, staff, fellow students, all of the people who make OSU special. All of them have contributed to your success here, and with great joy. We're going to miss you here at OSU, and we very much want to continue to be a part of your future. So please stay connected to your university. We want to be a part of your future success as well. Again, on behalf of the Oklahoma State University Board of Regents, greetings and congratulations as we celebrate your success and your achievement. It truly is a great day to be a cowboy. Thank you.
It's a little tall for me. On behalf of the Faculty Council and the General Faculty of Oklahoma State University, let me offer our congratulations and wish you good luck in the future. We would also appreciate it if you would stay in touch with us, because it's always nice to hear how our students are doing out in the real world. Once again, congratulations.
And now you know you haven't been in the real world. I'm just kidding. I want to thank Jean and regret that I touched this microphone here. I want to thank Jean and Regent Burns for their remarks. I'd also like to recognize Dr. Bruce Russell, who's the Vice Chair of our Faculty Council, who served as the university's Flag Marshal today. Bruce, thank you very much for your service. Well, next to the actual handing out of the diplomas, this is a true highlight for us because it's my privilege and pleasure to introduce to you one of the most distinguished Oklahomans, Stephen Taylor, who is a member of the Oklahoma Supreme Court. I won't take time to go through all of his many accomplishments, which are on page 9 of your program, but there you will see that Steve Taylor is truly one of the most distinguished jurists in Oklahoma history. He's most known as being chosen as the judge to try the highly charged trial of Oklahoma City bombing conspirator Terry Nichols. Judge Taylor was chosen for this task because of the respect and the confidence that the Supreme Court had in him. He conducted this trial as he has conducted everything else in his life, with strength and integrity, and in the law with an unwavering commitment to the fair and impartial administration of justice. Thanks to Steve Taylor, justice prevailed. Now Steve Taylor serves on the Supreme Court of our state, where he continues that commitment to fair and impartial justice. But I doubt that that should be any surprise to any of us, because Justice Stephen Taylor is a graduate of Oklahoma State University. Please welcome one of our own, ladies and gentlemen, Justice Steve Taylor.
Now I get to mess with this.
You may want to hold it. This wasn't in the script. Try it that. Will that work? Okay, now don't touch anything or breathe too hard.
I can adapt to anything. It is an honor to be asked to speak to this graduating class. Each of you has worked very hard to get to this place, and after 4 years of hard work, all that stands between you and college graduation is me, and about 10 minutes. In preparing for this speech, I reviewed several commencement speeches. The longest one was delivered in 1823 at Harvard College. It lasted 6 hours, and at the end, the graduates were given a test. Now, I've decided against that. David Letterman gave the shortest. He stepped up to the podium, recognized the faculty, administrators, and parents, and then he uttered 2 sentences. We have given you a perfect world. Please don't screw it up. Jay Leno did much the same thing by first acknowledging distinguished guests in the audience, and then he said to the students, as you prepare to leave these hallowed halls of learning, these bastions of knowledge, these citadels of scholarship, I have just 2 words of advice. Don't go. Now, I know that all of you are sitting here saying, David Letterman and Jay Leno giving commencement speeches, and we get Justice Taylor from McAllister? Well, I work cheap. And in fact, I work for nothing. And when I'm finished, I don't want to hear any of you saying, we got what we paid for. The author Stephen King once said that commencement speeches were invented largely in the belief that college graduates should never be released into the world until they have been properly sedated. Former Secretary of Defense William Cohen tells of a commencement speaker at Yale, and he launched into a speech that was shaped around the 4 letters of the university's name. He spent 15 minutes on Y for you, and then he went on for 20 minutes on A for ambition, and then 20 minutes on L for loyalty, and then a full 30 minutes on the E for enthusiasm. As he left the podium, the speaker saw a bemused student sitting, and he walked up to the student and said, my son, I can see that I've touched you in a deep and profound way. Can you please tell me what has moved you so much? And the student looked up and said, well, sir, I'm just sitting here right now thanking God that I didn't graduate from Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Former Senator Bob Dole, you may remember him as the TV spokesman for Pepsi, Doritos, and Viagra. He had all the bases covered. He said that he was once told by a university president that a commencement speaker should consider himself sort of like the body at a funeral. You have to be there for the ceremony to take place, but no one really expects you to say very much. Today, your families are extremely proud of you. You can't imagine the sense of relief they're experiencing right now. This would be a good time to ask for money. Now let's get on with it. Commencement. The word means a beginning. And we're not here today celebrating the end of college, but rather we are celebrating the beginning of a new life for each one of you. And it's fitting that your parents and your family and your friends are all here sitting beside you and behind you, and that's where they've always been and always will be, behind you, loving you, and wishing the best for you. There is a common bond in this arena. We all share an unconditional love for our children and our family. And there is love here today. And there's something about the human spirit that creates energy. And there's energy in this room today. Feel it. And I ask that we all consider the power of this place. And all of the people who have gathered here to support you in the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Soak this love and support up and allow it to propel and push you from this commencement and from this beginning. Feel the love of this place. Feel the power of this occasion. And to the graduates I say, love your friends and family as if your life depends on it, because it does. As I said, today is the beginning. It's the beginning of new adult lives. The parents here know that love releases the loved. Today, the last bell has rung, the class is dismissed, and the application is about to begin. At the end of this day, parents and their adult children will hesitate. There is no time to teach new truths. There's no time to lay new foundations. There's only one word between parent and child, between those who love and those who release the loved. That word today is remember. Remember who loves you. Remember what matters. Remember what is right and what is wrong. Remember. Remember the power of this place and this time. And remember the power of the love that fills this arena. Remember your professors. And I repeat that. Remember your professors and all of your teachers throughout your time in education. We owe a great debt to our teachers and to the public education system. The university faculty is here. There are other teachers in the audience. We should honor and revere them. Collectively, they've spent more time with these graduates than the parents have. The teachers have built the foundation for the lives of every graduate here. And it's not an exaggeration to say that our democracy, our republic, would not survive without our teachers and our public education system, and we should give them more support. Alex Rodriguez is a baseball player for the New York Yankees. He makes over $25 million a year. It works out that every time he is at bat, he makes $45,000. That's more than a school teacher makes in a year. Now, I'm not here today criticizing Alex Rodriguez. He's a great baseball player. I'm not criticizing professional sports. But I will say that a society that supports those kinds of financial arrangements with their ticket purchases and product purchases should consider giving more support to education and those who teach. To the graduates, I ask that you stake out your place in this world. Climb the mountains that are ahead of you and enjoy the mountaintop experience. Make a difference to the people around you Each one of us is blessed with our place on this earth. And today I challenge each of you to earn your place, to earn the ground that you have claimed in your life, and to find your calling in life. And I suggest that your calling will be at an intersection. And that intersection will be when the needs of your community and your world cross and intersect with your interests. And at that place you will find your calling and your intersection in life. I also ask you to remember your friends. Never leave your friends behind. And when called upon, reach your hand into the darkness to pull another hand into the light. Nothing important, nothing beautiful, nothing great, nothing meaningful ever came from imitation. Something that's really difficult for each of us is to give up on being perfect and begin the task and the work of being yourself. Nobody's perfect. Be yourself, and always remember that we today, and more importantly today than ever, we live in a world and in a community of other human beings. We must coexist and survive together. As a judge, I can tell you the most important law of all. It is golden, and we all know it. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Remember that rule. Follow that rule, and justice will be done. Never turn your head away from injustice. Never stop believing that you can make a difference to someone nearby, to give voice to someone who needs a voice, to stand up for what's right, and to make a difference in the lives of people who may be depending upon you. Remember, it's been written, and it is an absolute truth, that success is never final. Success is never final, and failure is never fatal. The one thing that matters is courage. Courage. John Wayne defined courage as being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. Revolutionary leader Thomas Paine defined courage as fear that has said its prayers. Courage. Remember. I want to close today with the story of perhaps the greatest leader of the 20th century, Winston Churchill. Churchill's life is a study in leadership, because as you study leadership, you will learn and you will experience as a leader that there are risks to be taken in leadership. You have to make unpopular decisions. Churchill began his public service as the Lord of the Admiralty in World War I, in charge of the entire British Navy at a young age. But at the close of the war, he fell from power because of unpopular decisions he made as a leader. And then in World War II, when Hitler was bombing London every night, the people of England called upon Winston Churchill again to lead the nation, and he promised them to give his blood, sweat, toil, and tears. And he brought his native land to its finest hour. But he again fell from power because of decisions and unpopular events that he had taken as a leader. In the early 1950s, England fell upon some bad economic times, and again Sir Winston was called to lead his country. Late in his life, when he was in his upper 80s, Oxford University asked that he be their commencement speaker. And he arrived at that ceremony. People from all over England had come to the ceremony because they considered this would be his last speech, and it would be an opportunity for this great man, this great leader, and they wanted to hear his keys to leadership and success. And when he was introduced, he walked up to the podium. There were thousands of people at an outdoor ceremony at Oxford. He waited until there was absolute hush in the audience. He leaned into the microphone and he said, "Never give up." And then he turned and went back to his seat. And there was a restlessness in the crowd, and he sensed that they did not get his message. And so he returned to the podium, again waited until there was absolute silence in the crowd, and he said, "Never give up. Never, 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 never." And then he turned and took his seat, and his message was received, and I borrow it today. Never give up. Never give up on your dreams, your hopes, and your happiness. Never give up on love. Never give up on the goodness of people, the goodness of your country. Never give up on freedom. Never give up on your faith. And never give up on yourself. Never. I pray that your God will give you courage, strength, and wisdom, and that He walk with your every step, and that you have love and peace in your life forever and ever, world without end.
One of Oklahoma State's finest, Justice Stephen Taylor. We're very proud to recognize the accomplishments of the graduating seniors who today are receiving their respective honors college degrees. To be an honors student, you have to have 39 hours of honors classes with an overall grade point average of 3.5 and complete an honors thesis. This is truly a distinguished group. OSU confers the honors hood on these students to recognize their outstanding academic accomplishments. Students receiving the honors degrees are denoted in the program, and I ask that all of our honors students please stand and be recognized as a group, along with Dr. Robert Spurrier here on the platform, the directors of our honors college, and thank you for mentoring our honors students, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to all of you. Oklahoma State University is fortunate to have many outstanding students graduating today. In fact, I think you're all outstanding. At this time, though, we would like to give special recognition to the student who's achieved national academic distinction. Evan Black is earning degrees in public relations and in Spanish. She was awarded one of the 10 Fulbright English teaching assistantships in Chile. I'd like Evan to please stand, and let's congratulate her. Thank you. Evan's here on the platform. In recognition of the outstanding scholastic achievement, it is our pleasure to recognize our newest members of the OSU chapter of Phi Kappa Phi. They are wearing the Phi Kappa Phi cords to denote that distinction. This honorary scholastic fraternity is reserved for those whose academic ranking places them in the upper 10% of the graduates. Will all the members of Phi Kappa Phi of the graduating class please stand and be recognized along with Dr. Neil Lukey here on the platform, our past national president and president of the OSU chapter. Phi Kappa Phi. Congratulations. Before we present the candidates for degrees, I would like to ask you to join me in recognizing a very special group of people without whom this graduation would not be possible. Justice Taylor spoke to this issue and spoke to these people, and I think did so very eloquently and adequately and accurately. I would like the faculty representing Oklahoma State University this morning to please stand up and remain standing. And I want to thank each of you, the faculty, for the guidance and wisdom that you have provided to our students. The students who graduate today are exponentially benefited by the scholarship you have shared with them. We really appreciate your service. Thank you. Now, at this time, we will begin the presentation of degrees to graduates by college. As you know, during the morning program, we are recognizing the graduates of the College of Education, the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, and the College of Arts and Sciences. I want to advise that we have professional photographers taking 2 sets of pictures of each graduate during these ceremonies. At the conclusion of the program, we invite you to follow the student recessional to the North Stadium Plaza, that way, where platforms are set up so you can take as many pictures as you like. I know you graduates are excited about that. We respectfully remind you not to come on the arena floor. And please remember that the last graduate across this stage is just as important as the first. Provost Marlene Straith and members of our own board of regents and the state regents will join me in congratulating all of the students this morning as the deans assist with their college. Students, we ask that once you have completed your graduation walk, please return to your seat and remain there until the conclusion of the program. To commemorate your participation in the ceremony today, each of you will receive a print featuring Theta Pond by Maxine Stinson. At this time, I would like to introduce Dean Peter Sherwood, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, who will present the first of our posthumous degrees.
It's with great sadness that we recognize our first graduates of the day. Their untimely passing earlier this semester left a void in the lives of their families, friends, and the OSU community. Many of their family and friends join us here today in celebrating their lives and their OSU accomplishments. The College of Arts and Sciences confers the Bachelor of Arts degree in History on the late Kelly Marie Mellon. Kelly Mellon was an honors college student, an avid reader, and enjoyed a wide and diverse range of history and literature. With us today to accept this degree are Kelly's parents, Cindy and Richard Mellon of Lawson, Missouri. Our hearts go out to you in your great loss. Please accept this recognition of Kelly's work at Oklahoma State University.
I'd like to now ask that Dr. Bob Whitson, our Dean of the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, to please come forward to present our next posthumous degree.
Good morning. It's with great honor that the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources confers the Bachelor of University Studies degree with an emphasis in environmental science on the late Christian Dwayne Wright. Christian Wright is described as a young man who loved life, always had a positive and enthusiastic attitude, and lived his life trying to encourage others. His Bachelor of University Studies degree program reflects his science-related interests and especially his interest in the environment. With us today accepting this degree are Christian's mother, Cynthia Wright, and his brother, Eric Wright of Oklahoma City. Our hearts go out to you in your time of sorrow. Please accept this recognition of Christian's work at Oklahoma State University. President Hargis will confer the degree.
Kelly and Christian were very special indeed. Each college selected an outstanding representative graduating student to lead the college processional and to be on stage with their dean. These students and their respective deans will be introduced to begin their college's traditional graduation walk. Graduates from the College of Education, we now begin your graduation walk. The Dean of the College of Education is Dean Pamela Fry. She will be congratulating the graduates, assisted by Dr. Robert Davis, the Associate Dean. The college's gonfalon was carried by Aaron Nesbitt. Aaron's from Southlake, Texas, and is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Physical Education.
Where's your card? Do you have Aaron?
Aaron Nesbitt.
Mallory Muffin Means.
Casey Ryan McCormick.
Andrea Lee Endicott.
Kevin Wesley Blythe.
Aaron Suzanne Ashley.
Eric Robert Wynn.
James Donald Wheat.
Jason Allen Horn.
Seth Gregor Morgan.
Anthony Lee Carr.
Trey Nathan Totten.
John B. Hogan.
Terry J. Reynolds.
Danny J. Stunkard.
Susan Gail Turner.
Jeremy Michael Spittler.
Jared Dan Lum.
Sheena Maxine Smith.
Megan Danielle Harrison.
James Spalding.
Sarah Michelle Morey.
Scott Lee McKinley.
Joshua Meade Pryor.
Tyler Justin Webb.
Carrie Ann Bogus.
Casey Lee Tibbetts.
Amanda Sue Bassa.
Jason Shoulders.
Bethany Lee McVeigh.
David Lawrence Washington.
Amanda Marie Lee.
Kyle Owen Jameson.
Kelly Marie Schumacher.
Tyler Jean Buckminster.
Melanie Sarah Bradley.
Catherine Nicole Reed.
Allison Jolie Ataya.
Nina Dayelle Warrior.
Elise Sherry Posey.
Ashley Lachelle Randall.
Adriana Marie Kirtley.
Christina LaDawn Kendrick.
Kayla Renee Bradley.
Jennifer Ray Dove.
Kendall Brooke Mambuka.
Ashley Joe Morton.
Lisa Marie Caldwell.
Ashley Nicole McDonald.
Kate's Kimberly Harris.
Linda K. Redlinger.
Brittany Mae Mason.
Kristen Diane Angle.
Megan Nicole Gomez.
Hillary Ann Berner.
Hannah Kathleen Hensley.
Jenny Ray Gilbert.
Kendra Gay Seddon.
Jenna Michelle Yates.
Jenna Michelle Schwartz.
Jennifer Marie Rogers.
Melita Jane Hatfield.
Jeffrey D. Holmes.
Cassie Lynette Walters.
Zachary Tyrell Crissup.
Mallory Danette Ebers.
Tad Colin Murphy.
Tanya Marie Davis.
Nicole Renee Gorey.
Philip Mark Tagaki, second.
Aubrey James Metcalf, Jr.
Kylie Kingfisher.
Jason Sandon Hill.
Chelsea Barclay.
Michael James Pace.
Andrea M. Atabo.
Yuma Faruta.
Cheryl Oxley.
Ryan Matthew Payne.
Cortland Dwight Hanson. Joshua Scott Dottie. Nicholas Joe Moore. And this concludes the College of Education graduates.
The graduates from the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources will now begin your graduation walk. The College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources is represented by Vice President and Dean Bob Whitson. He will be congratulating the graduates, assisted by Dr. Edwin L. Miller, the Associate Dean. The college's gonfalon was carried by Brooke Clay from Perkins, Oklahoma. Brooke was this year's homecoming queen and is receiving a Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Communications.
Clifton Leon Wallace.
Helen Louise Tree.
Casey Ann McDaniel.
Haley Suzanne Haas.
Keena Kathleen Hawkins.
Jennifer Renee Morris.
Eric Allison. Try that again.
Andrea Elizabeth Mayfie.
Eric Allen Morissette.
Shyla Renee Glass.
Clay James Mall.
Sarah Tanae Kowchek.
Brandon Eric Brown.
Jeremy Allen Knight.
Mitchell Ross Doral.
LaDon Michelle Starr.
Kaylin Ann Petersilly.
Kirby Nicole Marino.
Charles Allen Taylor.
Whitney Jean Simpson.
James Buford Johnson.
Laura Brooke Douthit.
Alicia Shea Miller.
Rachel Elizabeth Vogel.
Michael Bo Hartline.
Megan Michelle Gooch.
Greg Andrew Dieterding.
Jenna Ann Brower.
Nathan Mitch Phillip Fox.
Lori Nicole Jakeways.
Blake Andrew Fleming.
Justin James Moritz.
Matthew Lloyd Starbuck.
Sarah Elizabeth Sanders.
Riley Deering.
Gregory Clayton Williams.
Brian Charles Womack.
Wes Curry. Wes E. Curry.
Jonna Joy Stevenson.
Curry Joseph Massey.
Ryan Tian Eller.
Bradley Allen Ferguson.
Chelsea Yvette Kinney.
Benjamin Antone Hebig.
Alicia Ann Stover.
Justin Craig Knowles.
Abby Elizabeth Goodman.
Dustin Skittles Allen.
Stacy Diane Sexton.
Sydney A. Tucker.
Leanne Marie Westermark.
Ashley Marie Woodall.
Brianna Jett.
Jessica Elizabeth Lieb.
Candace Nicole Wright.
Matthew D. Griffin.
Clendon Toy Slaughter.
John W. Van Treese.
Jesse Derek Martin.
Mark Charles Ordell.
Suzanne K. Klinkenbeard.
Robert Brian Ellis.
Rachel Elizabeth Ringdahl.
Dusty Lee Baker.
Micah Ray Honick.
Todd Daniel Hayes.
John Tyson Hudson.
Trevor Robert Watts.
Gregory Allen Hudson.
Philip J. Martin.
Todd Daniel, number 26, Nelson.
Tasha Marie Foreman.
Bo Buchanan Sheffield.
Wait Philip Colbaugh.
Haley Dawn Iyer.
Megan Nicole Crowell.
Chase Allen Elo.
Rhonda Michelle Gehrig.
Holly Leanne Simonson.
Tamara Nicole Conrad.
David Keith Skelton.
Stacy Leanne Forshee.
Jacob David Morris.
Corey Louise Overholt.
Christopher Lee Woods II.
Lindy Ray Kirkman.
John Eric Schlesselman.
Sarah Francine Edwards.
Cody Travis Meganson.
Jared Blake McLaughlin.
Jennifer Diane Cheney. Cale Douglas Walker. Jacob Brandon Sims. Akihiro Suzuki. This concludes the recognition of the graduates from the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources.
Congratulations to you all. And now the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences will now begin your graduation walk. The College of Arts and Sciences is represented by Dean Peter Sherwood, whom you've already met. He will be congratulated, and the graduates assisted by Dr. Bruce Crowder, our Associate Dean. The college's gonfalon was carried by Evan Black. You've already heard about Evan and met Evan from Stillwater, who is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Broadcasting and with a Public Relations option in Spanish. Would all the candidates please come forward?
Evan Layton Black.
Ji Young Lee.
Keegan Davis.
Peter Cameron Hightower.
Megan Porter.
Robert Irwin Hogreef.
Matt League.
Hunter Fulmar.
Kristen Marie Swift.
Laura Lee Ahern.
Aaron Ponko.
Stacy Renee Smith.
Vanessa Nicole Brown.
Caitlin Aldridge.
Kristen Danielle McGraw.
Lacey Julianne McCullough.
Jessica Marie Mike.
Camille Michonne Borders.
Juliana Wallmeyer.
Dorian Lee Combest.
Jessica Freebie.
Ryan Annette McHenry.
Alicia Hernandez.
Joni Renee Robinson.
Nathan Christopher Eisen.
Joshua Colby Owens.
Nicholas Allen Estes.
Michael Shane Smith.
Tatsura Kimura.
Roderick Price Jr.
Arthur Raymond Litchfield.
Pascal Smith Jr.
Joshua Aaron Hicks.
Jason Flanagan.
Jason Lallman.
Andrew Schlecht.
Kenneth Thayer Soul.
Joey Morris.
Stephen Beam.
Jared Johnson.
Jamie Lynn Thompson.
Aaron Courtney Walters.
Corinne Nicole Gwynn.
Randall Corey Robinson.
Charm Hain.
Sarah Blankenship.
Clinton David Scott.
Matthew Malone.
Anna Rebecca Rogers.
Parker Shaw.
Breon Elise Sawyer.
Julie Renee Wheeler.
William Fairclaw Shipley.
Taylor Nicole Schwartz.
Helen Lucille Hawkins.
Heidi Lynn Richardson.
Laura Rose Plasinski.
Wilbur Thomas Jr.
Alicia Cherie Claire.
Danielle Michelle Bergman.
Jamie Danielle Crosby.
Christopher Scott Davis.
Candace Benson.
Robert Ryder Berryman.
Greg Frederico.
Morgan Unraced.
Christy Morris.
Barry Sparks.
Amber Beth Smith.
Karen Ann May.
Amanda Reekers.
Natalie Kennedy.
Kyle Wilson Clarity.
Andrew Jacob Shephers.
Christopher Canton Dempsey.
Derek Munson.
Blake Brazer.
Ashley Michelle Tabor.
Philip Crockett.
Julia Condor.
Micah Dwayne Hurst.
Barbara Trigolay.
Joshua Aaron Fields.
Cassidy Amanda McCaleb.
Amanda Edwards.
Bradford Michael Mahi.
Joseph Strange.
Lindsay Marie Taylor.
Megan Waugh.
Christopher Guy Rossi.
Deanna Carpenter.
Eric Kyle Rasmus Daniels.
Ashley Renee Brown.
Joanna Lynn Mendez.
Heather Marie Courtney.
Kwame Rashid Garrett Price.
Rohit Ganguly.
Ranza Mustafa Abdeljawad.
Chelsea Henshaw.
Rala Mustafa Abdeljawad.
Hillary Suzanne Scanlon.
Telly Shuval Springer.
Catherine D. Werner.
Lauren Elaine Gregory.
Megan Lynn Mauser.
Nicole Danielle Ollinghouse.
Marie Annette Skaggs.
Brittany Ann Ritchie.
Sandy Cox.
Allison Nicole Rudine.
Casey England.
Desiree Edwards.
Sammy Erin Glasscock.
Rachel Faye Hughes.
Courtney Page Haxton.
Zachary Cole Packard.
Marty S. Landers.
Daniel Slovacek.
Joshua Blake Engel.
Ashley Allen.
Amber Simpson.
Philip Rogers.
Amber Curtis.
Michael Slovacek.
Julie Dawn McDonald.
James Holland.
Lauren Adrian Troxel.
Cameron Paul Meyer.
Allison Haley Frigel.
Jeffrey Michael Cole.
Ryan Burkhalter.
James Matthew McCreary.
Sarah Marie Hutchinson.
Angela Davidson.
Laura Cordell.
Philip Looper.
Kristen Marie Wolf.
William Douthit.
Andrea Lynn Morey.
Daniel Badez.
Sarah Kate Alfred.
Kayla Lee Basie.
Catherine Lee Myers.
Robert D. Weinhart.
Brendan Townsend Stallings.
Cindy Moss.
Haley Ann Noah.
Kelly Catherine Opperman.
Renee Tracy Moss.
Jimmy Harris.
Evelyn Adele Guerin.
Erica Lee Holman.
Yana Allen.
Leanne Weigel.
Michael Gums.
Ruth Mudrock.
Laura Voss.
Maddie Lynn McLean.
Jake Farmer Dalton.
Sean Charles Ball.
Haley Elizabeth Davis.
Stephen Michael Loftus.
Tyler Andrew Selvey.
Robert Hutchinson.
Shelby Adams.
Jenna Duval.
Julie Marie Nelson.
Brandy C. White.
Eric Henson.
Brittany Lorne Lamugnan.
Margot Lenore Bullington.
William Brock LaCava.
Amber Michelle Samus.
Catherine Elizabeth Hemphill.
Derek Moore.
John Michael Sheets.
Joel Penny.
Marlise Kareen Irby.
Tim Epley.
Trace Palladino.
Aaron Michael Wilkerson.
Michael James Donahue.
Richard Mack.
Kevin Ray Stutzman.
Kawei Shi.
Danielle James Burns.
Nick Cunningham.
Craig Greenman Harold.
Kyle Sykes.
Jill Whitney Mason.
Zach Calorio.
Kaylin Lorman Jones.
Hofthor Erlingson. Tyler Lynn Moss. Phan Tran Nguyen. Wai Ping Chu. Tomomi Ogawa. Emi Sugata. Brandon Inda. That concludes the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Would all the candidates please rise? On the recommendation of the respective faculties and deans of the colleges and with the approval of the Board of Regents for Oklahoma State University and the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, it is my distinct privilege and pleasure as president of this great university to confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended and invest in you all of the rights, honors, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations, and please change your tassels from the right to the left. You can be seated now, you new graduates of Oklahoma State. My sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. We are deeply proud of what you have accomplished, and we want to say a special thank you to all the families and friends of these graduates that made this possible. Would you please stand and let us welcome and recognize you, the families of our graduates. We honor all of you. Well, while today's ceremony recognizes the completion of one phase of your education, you cannot leave an institution of higher education in today's economy, surrounded by today's technology, without recognizing that education never stops, and long after you discard your robes at the end of this ceremony, you will continue your education, because you're privileged to live in an extraordinary time. What you have done is so important because it shows that you finished the race. You had the discipline to complete the requirements. And you will leave here with not only the knowledge that you have gained, but with the discipline to be successful in life. And I promise you, as a former employer, that is a very important thing. We want people who will stick with it and finish the race. And you've done just that. So your accomplishment is great, but they only begin. When you go out, be creative, come up with new solutions to old ideas and to new realities and opportunities. I do want to remind you that there are 200,000 graduates of Oklahoma State University, and those graduates run firms and companies and professions all over the world. Make use of that network. Our Oklahoma State University grads want to welcome you into the workforce, and they want to help you. So access this information from my office or others of wherever you may be going in whatever field you may be interested in. There's an Oklahoma State graduate at the head of that field that can help you. Now, please stand and join in the singing of our alma mater, and please remember that you are always a member of this family, and we hope you will reach back and help future grads as well as this great university. Our alma mater will be led by Charles Rich.
Proud and immortal, bright shines your name, Oklahoma State, we hail
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to OSU's 118th commencement. The student recessional will begin after the platform party has recessed. Please remain in your place until the floor marshals dismiss you, and go Pokes!
The graduates have been escorted to the north side of the stadium, under the stadium, and there are photo opportunities, photo stations set up there, so you're welcome to meet your graduates there or wherever is convenient for you. Thank you for coming.